Okay, good morning. So in this video, I'm going to start my Christmas sweater. I'm going to knit the Montmartre sweater. I think that's how you call it. I'll put a picture of it like right here. But basically, I am going to roll up a bunch of balls of different colored, Christmassy themed colors. And for my sweater, I'm not going to choose the number or like the order of the colors for the stripes. The sweater, I'm going to knit in stripes, but all of the colors are going to be put in a bag and they will be chosen at random. There will be no planning of the color stripe order, so it's kind of a surprise of what it'll end up looking like, but I am using the Montmartre sweater pattern from Fable Knitwear. So I'm going to get started on that. Good morning! It is time to start working on my Christmas sweater, but first, before we can get started, I have to wind all of this up into like cakes or like balls or something. Okay, so I did dye 3 of those mini hanks that I made in yellow so that we have added yellow to our Christmas color palette right here. So I need to get my Swift and winder out so that I can start winding these up and make them usable for knitting. This is going to be a lot. The first color of my sweater. Don't look at it. Just pick a random ball. It's gonna be brown. Alright, today is Sunday, November 19th, and I had my husband put his hand in the bag and grab the first color of my Christmas sweater, and it ended up being a brown color. And now I'm ready to move on to color number 2. Color number 2, I will pick. So I want to get like a Christmassier bag for this when I can, but for now all of the yarn is in this bag. Alright, so I'm going to choose color number 2 now. And we have red. Alright, so it turns out that when you wind up a bunch of little yarn balls and you throw them in a bag, something like this can happen, and I didn't pre-plan this. So, to mitigate this issue, I've started wrapping the balls of yarn in wrapping paper. And that'll keep them nice and separate from getting tangled. And yeah, so I'm wrapping up all of these little balls of yarn in wrapping paper and then putting them back in this bag. I have a little piece of wrapping paper here that I'm using. It isn't much anyways, so I'm using that. Alright, I think I've got all of the yarns wrapped up now. Now it looks very festive in here. Alright, so I've been working on this sweater while we were playing games last night, a board game. And when it wasn't my turn, I was working on this. I am into the third stripe, which is ended up being green. It looks kind of blue in the camera right now, but this is green. So I had my husband pick the first stripe, and it ended up being brown. Then I picked a second stripe, and it ended up being red. And then the third stripe ended up being green. So I think it should look fairly Christmassy. I'm working on some sleeve increases now. I did these ones. Now I need to knit across here and do more puffy sleeve increases. But this has been a very enjoyable knit. I really like the start of a sweater. I like working on the yoke. I really like that part, so I am enjoying myself. This pattern is actually fairly easy. I did stray from it a little bit. The collar is supposed to be like folded over, and I chose not to do that. I chose just to make it about 1 inch wide and not folding it over. So that is one change I did make to the pattern. Okay, I have done more sleeve increases. I think it's going to be super cute, but I've run out of green and I need to pick out my next color. So, actually, I shouldn't even look at the wrapping. Not looking in here. Gonna grab just this one. Let's open it up. Can I open it up one-handed? Hold on. Alright, so we are gonna do blue. That's the next color we have chosen. Good morning. So it is November 27th, Monday, and I'm going to show you an update on my Christmas sweater. But I've also started making a hat with this Karen latte cake. And at Michael's on Black Friday, this was buy 2 get 1 free, so I had gotten 3 of these cakes, and I'm making a 2x2 ribbed hat. This yarn is so soft, but that's another project I did start. Right, and as for my sweater, this is how far I've gotten. So basically the last thing I pretty much did was I split for sleeves. It's really hard to see this. Maybe I should do more of a close-up so you guys can see it. But I did split for sleeves. Okay, so this is the sweater so far. Now that I'm looking at the sleeve opening, I'm really questioning if that's like, I don't know if I can get my arm through this. So there's a lot of space up in the poof, right? But this armhole is only like this big. Oh my goodness. Hi, Mesa. These armholes seem really small. I might need to go back and make them bigger, which kind of sucks because I did do, let's see, I've done, I mean, it's not that many rows. But like, these armholes seem small, don't they? I need to make them bigger. They seem really small to me. Like, that is this is a really small armhole. I think I have to go back and add several more stitches under the arm because this is small. Well, I might end the video right here. I think I'm going to go back, take some rows out until we get to the part where I did the sleeve split and add more stitches under there because that's not a big armhole and I'm pretty sure I followed the directions. I don't know. If you have had an issue with this pattern, let me know. But I think I'm going to have to alter this a bit. Okay, well, I think this is going to be it for this video for now, and then I'll come back next week with an update on my progress of this sweater. I think it's going to be really cute. I think I do have to fix that underarm though. Anyways, thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a good day. Okay, bye. Oh yeah, also, I did get a Christmas tree the day before Thanksgiving, and I still need to decorate it. So, I did put lights in some ornaments, but not like all of my ornaments. But anyways, maybe I'll show that in the next video of finishing decorating the Christmas tree. Okay, bye!